The vast majority of the US population has received the mRNA vaccine. This is a complicated diagram that shows how that vaccine works. What you see at the top is a yellow circle, which is a lipid nanoparticle. So think of it like a soap bubble containing a small amount of genetic material, which is messenger RNA. That is what is injected into your deltoid muscle. It then enters cells. That red squiggly line there is that messenger RNA or genetic material. What your body does with that is it takes that small amount of viral genetic material and then produces viral proteins. The spike protein, which is the signature protein on this virus, which your body needs to recognize in order for immunity to be produced. It takes that spike protein, that goes through your cell, and you then generate immune cells and antibodies which can react to that spike protein should you encounter the real COVID vaccine or COVID virus in the future. What we saw in trials is that this vaccine was nearly 100% effective in the prevention of death or hospitalization from COVID-19. It was 90 to 95% protective against developing any symptomatic infection with COVID-19. And it's been shown subsequently to greatly decrease your risk of infecting other people if you are to obtain the vaccine. These results are exactly what we hoped that we would get from this, and was really fantastic news when we saw this hit the press and hit the medical literature in late November and early December. So the path to an mRNA vaccine is really interesting. I won't go into too many details because I know we're running short on time, but mRNA was first discovered in the 1960s. We knew in the 1990s that this would be something that would be useful for therapeutics, but it took a couple of decades for some of these companies to take this and figure out how to use this in a way that was effective in the body. Moderna, which is one of the companies that developed the vaccine, actually means modified RNA. It's a combination of those two words, and that is where they derive the name of their company. In 2018 is when we first saw lipid nanoparticles, or these soap bubbles that house the vaccine or house the RNA, that were able to allow this vaccine to come to market.